Welcome to multimeters. All right, so this video is on the two ways that you will likely be using a multimeter in this course. One is measuring your resistors to figure out what number they are, and then the second one is continuity testing, aka making sure that you have made connections when you are soldering, so made your connections properly. So a multimeter is so named because it has a multitude of settings. And connected into your multimeter are these two leads. The colors don't really matter. They're red and black just to show they're different. And so let's start off with continuity testing. So essentially what this setting, that's this one that has the little like Wi-Fi signal, what this measures is, has a connection been made? Is electricity flowing from one side to the other? So if we turn our dial to the continuity testing setting, the way that it works is it puts out power, and like it's basically power and ground are these two leads, and so if I touch them together, that's a complete circuit, so it will beep. Beep. So we can do things like, if I have a wire, I know that a wire is a complete circuit because it's just one wire. The two sides are connected, so it will beep. We can also do things like making sure we've hooked up a button properly. So imagine this is soldered into something. I can put one lead on one side, the other lead on the other side. I touched them together by accident. And then if I click the button, click, the circuit is completed. So that's what continuity testing is. So we will continue to use these for that as we get into soldering. But next, let's check out the resistor section. So this symbol here, this is the symbol for ohms. That is the measurement of how strong a resistor is. So 330 ohms, 10K ohms. And so what we want to do is, if you have no idea what your resistor is, so I have these two. One thing to note, the blue and the tan, that color doesn't matter. It's just like a different company making the resistor. The thing that matters on the resistor is the colored stripes. You can look up resistor color code checkers online, or you can just use your multimeter. So I have no idea what resistors that I have. So a good place to kind of start is by maybe it's in the hundreds or thousands. So essentially, if you think it might be in the hundreds, you want to go up one notch from the hundreds. So it covers everything up to this number, everything below that number. So it's not like all the way up to 999. This is like only up to 200, which is not that much. So you want to, if you think it's in the hundreds, you want to start off here in the thousands. If you think it's in the thousands, you'll start here in the 10,000s, etc., etc. So I'm just going to start off in the thousands and measure my blue resistor. So the same way that we test for continuity, I just kind of use my thumb, tack it down. And all right, so it's giving me 327, which I know is essentially 330 because resistors sometimes vary like a little bit. So cool. If I had started with the 10K, the 10,000s one, and I measured, it would give me 0.3, and I'm like 0.3. And that's because seeing that, I can see that I was like off by a decimal point. And so I need to go down to give me 330. All right. So next up, this guy. So I'm in thousands. So what'll it give me? It is giving me 1. It's like too much. 1. You're like, eh. If you ever see just 1, you know you need to go up a notch. What's this? So it's giving me 10 in the 10,000s. So it is 10K. Okay, not bad. Got it. Okay, awesome. So that is how you measure your resistors. And yeah. All right, congratulations. Now you know how to use a multimeter. Go forth.